Hey Frank, what are your initial takeaways from the way that you're going to have to play in this, as long as LeBron and AD together remain out?
I'm optimistic. I think our guys really fought tonight. We didn't shoot the ball that well, but I thought we competed at a very high level. And it's going to take a little time, as we adjust, to figure out where the shots are coming from, and what our new identity is going to look like. But we're going to play within our system, and I was just proud of how our guys competed on the second night of a back-to-back in a tough circumstance.
Frank, a little bit along the lines of what you just talked to with LeBron and AD, of course, are going to create different types of shots, and you would, in theory, more open shots. Of course, right? That's why they are who they are. How is that? How do you make up for that within the same system?
Well, we have actions that we run for each guy, and they know how to attack and read the situations, read the defensive situations they're going to encounter. And we want guys staying ultra aggressive in the catch and shoot game at the 3-point line, and we got to punish overhelps. We just didn't shoot the ball that well from the perimeter tonight, but like I said, proud of how we competed.
Do you see this as an opportunity for Talon in particular, Frank, to have the ball more in his hands, to see, kind of push him to see what level he can get to as a playmaker?
Well, it's a great growth opportunity. He makes a lot of things happen off the balance, getting to the paint. It's not always perfect with his reads. He's a young player, but that's what you get with a young player. I just like his aggressiveness, and he's really going to grow during this stretch.
Okay, next up we'll go to Dan Warnke, please.
Hey Frank, I think you touched on this maybe a week or so ago. Someone asked you it, but obviously it's murkier now. But as you guys move into this deadline, how much of kind of your evaluation of this team is based on sort of like what you've seen, and how much of it is projection, just based on what this group could be if everybody was together and everybody was playing with continuity and stuff like that? And does that make it tough?
No, it's both. You know what I mean? We haven't seen our whole group, together and healthy for long stretches. It seems like a long time ago since the beginning of the season when we had everybody in there. So part of it will be drawn on that, but obviously you want to project what we have going forward too.
Okay, Kyle Goon, please.
Hey Frank, obviously, it's a struggle with how many big guys you have out, and Ayton had a good game. With Zion coming up on Tuesday, are there tweaks you can make schematically, or is it just a matter of, you're going to just have guys just kind of battling against way bigger dudes, and they're just going to have to execute
Yeah,
as best.
our guys held their own against them, against DeAndre. We scored the ball back at him. So I think we're, with, like you said, with guys coming up, whatever team you're going to talk about, there's ways to make up for your size with double teams and gang rebounding and whatnot. I thought Chris Paul and Booker's attention freed up DeAndre as much as his size tonight, and it's something that you're going to see against a team like this that has that much firepower. So we'll game plan up each game to figure out ways to minimize that disadvantage, take advantage of what we can on the other end, and we'll win games.
Hey, David Edmond.
But you said before the game that you'd like to use this time, however long LeBron's out, to give him a chance to mentally refresh himself. What's that going to look like? Will that be perhaps him not accompanying the team to future road trips, or maybe give him a day here to not necessarily have to be there for practice? Like, how would you want him to take advantage of that opportunity to mentally refresh?
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be about being with the team. I think it's really just about a lot of times guys will come out and Anthony gets hurt and it's like, okay, Anthony, you're now assistant coach Anthony. Come, let's be engaged. You see our coverages, you see stuff during the game. Let's talk things out, and Bron's going to do that naturally. But I don't want him to feel like he's got to be ultra engaged in in every little thing that's happening with our guys out there. It's really just a matter of just taking his time to mentally take a break and recharge.
We'll go with the last two. Kahari Jones, please.
Hey, what's going on, Frank? So obviously you want LeBron and AD on the court, but would you say that's the growth opportunity is a silver lining in all of this? Would you say that just an opportunity for big players to, step up?
Absolutely. There's always a silver lining when key guys go out, and the extra opportunity that guys are going to get, by those guys being out. You learn more about them. From a coaching perspective, you just have a better feel for ways that you can get them involved and in positions to succeed on both sides of the ball. So, definitely will be a silver lining when those guys return.
Okay, and last question, Leonardo Torres, please.
Hi, Coach. It's Leonardo Torres from Peru. Hope you're well. Coach, in LeBron and AD's absence, who should be the leader of the team?
Well, we have multiple leaders. We want our guys to lead from every chair in the room, and that's what we're going to look like. Obviously, Dennis Schroeder is going to be the head of the snake with the ball in his hands the most, dictating some of the action. But we've got a lot of veteran guys on this team that can lead, and we encourage our guys to lead from every chair in the room.